Hello YouTube, and this is your host Charlie Chills07, and today we're going to be doing the madness that is World of Tanks. Well, I say madness, we're going to be doing a bit of organised chaos today, in the fact that we're going to be having a look at the new missions that have been appearing. Yeah, the new missions, they've been frustrating yet easy at the same time. It's hard to explain, but if you get what you need, but you're out by like 1 point of experience or 1 point of damage, it's like you got to do the whole mission over again. It's like, I've already done this, so why am I doing this again? Anyway, so the missions themselves are not that complicated. Basically, they're not like previous missions where they automatically just go. Basically, what you do is you go new missions, click up here, and it's going to come up with this menu system. You're probably thinking, what the fuck is all this? And I would agree with you. The first time I saw it, I was like, how do I even start a mission? So if you want to start a mission, there'll be a start button here. You just click on the mission you want to do, or in this case I've done 2 of them. You click on the pursuit, for example, and then there will be a button down here called start, and you just want to click that, and that will start that mission. Now the trick is, once you've done that, you either close, or you can do something which is simpler, or you can go down here and choose another tank line. So in this case we'll go heavy, and we choose start for that one for heavy tanks. And then when we go down here, we're going to close this. So now we've got 2 missions started, one for light tanks and one for heavy tanks. And if we look here, we've got the AMX 1375 for light tanks, or the Valentine for light tank mission. Damage 3 enemy vehicles while on the move. And then we can choose the T14, the T29, or the IS7 for the heavy missions. Now you're probably thinking, but you can't do 2 at the same time. That's the interesting part. You can start on this mission, so we'll go in the T29 for now. And then you do this, you focus on the mission. Now if you die before the battle's over, before the battle ends, what you do is you close, you go back to garage like you would do, and then you choose the other tank of the other line, the light class line, and then you play in that and do that mission while the other mission is already being done in your heavy, if that makes sense. So we're going to go up here. Right, I'm thinking, when I'm looking at this map, I think, where would best suit my tank? Now if we went down the J line, there is a lot of open ground, but there's some nice hilly bits. However, it's very exposed to RT once you get beyond J3, and as you can see, we have free RT. So I look at the bridge and I think, not too bad. There's a big hill in the way over there, and it's got a nice little divot for us to hide our lower hull armor, because the hull armor on the T29 is not the best. But the turret has got 297mm of armor, if memory serves me correctly. It's one of the most, it is, I think, the most heavily armoured turret in tier 7, if again memory serves me correct. Now we're going to be joined by a Jag Panther. Everyone else is going to go down there. It is very nice for the map to start on this side, because from the D3 bit you can shoot all the way across here, and this is way more exposed over here, so immediately the enemy is at a disadvantage. Now, as I was talking about, you've got that nice big rock there to hide the artillery, from the artillery. But we've been caught out of position here, so we need to get in the position as quickly as possible, so we can hide our hull armor, angle it slightly, and there we go. Got a nice view. And immediately we do 300 bits of damage. There we go, got an MX-50B looking at us. He's going to try and shoot his full load. Where did he penetrate us? Side of the turret. That's very interesting. What is he, tier 8? It's very hard to penetrate this turret, so maybe I didn't have it angled best. That's really interesting. He must have over 300mm penetration, which means he's probably using gold. But it didn't sound like gold. Anyway, so we're going to keep our tank covered. Come on. And there's Artie. There we go. He's shooting at our cupola. He knows where he's shooting. Now the Artie shot us, so we're going to pull back. And there's the other Artie. And we're going to use this rock here to block the enemy fire. Now I think Artie might be able to get us here, but this position enables us to be very covered in terms of the enemy tank, and unfortunately my gun is not high enough, so we're going to have to relocate. Now I don't want to relocate on the other side of this hill because it will just I think Artie might be able to get me, but also the enemy tank can get me as well. Tiger 2, pull back. Now where are we going to want to hide? Where can we use that has enough artillery protection? And oh shit, I fucked that up. I'm focusing so much on what's behind me I didn't even look in front of me. Probably would have died anyway, but that's frustrating. Now that battle isn't over yet. We've done 968 damage. We didn't do the mission, unfortunately. Killed 2 enemy tanks of different kinds. But we couldn't exactly stay in that position because it was unattainable because the artillery was looking there. Now we're going to go down to... did we say light tank? I'm not in the mood for light tank, actually. I'm more in the mood for a Sherman 3. And what is the mission for that? Win the battle, be among top 10 players experience to earn, cause damage to the vehicle. Seems easy enough. Let's get cracking on that. I normally play in EU2, but sometimes I play in EU1. It just depends really on lag. I get the least amount of lag on EU2. I know it's commonly seen as the noob server, where you get all the noobs, and just for example, look at all these red tomatoes, I believe that's what people call them, and we have a couple of oranges. I am a lemon myself, literally, and trying to work my way up to the green. I've only done 5k battles, so I'm not the most experienced players, but I have had very experienced players teach me. For example, Kensington, who's done 14k battles as far as I know, and he's got a very good personal rating. And then we've got the likes of Callum Metcalf, who has 1600 win rate, I believe, and 57% win rate, which is really good. So let's have a look at this map. Enough about that. Let's see, I'm in a Sherman, so I haven't got the best turret armor or hull armor, so I need to go somewhere where I can be nimble and fast and hide from the enemy quickly. Now my first thought is to go down Heavy Alley because that is very nice. That's the 0 line. Could go down the 1 line, but it's very straight and you're very exposed if you go above beyond that little line there, that old moustache, should we call it, there, that little divot there. If you go above that, you're very exposed to people up here. So we're going to go down to the Heavy Alley. I know there's going to be lots of heavies there, but it just means we can support the heavies and be a general all-round nuisance to the enemy and win the battle for our team, hopefully, and well, I say win, contribute to winning the battle for our team. We will have 2 Su-85s in support. We have an Su-85B, we have a Churchill 3 in support, and a T-40 with us, so it's quite a 4 tanks. I do like this, but I just wish there was just 2 more tanks in support, because I don't feel like we're going to be able to hold this corner, depending on how many of the enemy come, and no one's gone down to the H line, which means that we've probably lost this game already. And here's the Covenanter. Oh, he penetrated me there. Very interesting. So, has the Covenanter got friends? That's the question. Has he got friends? Come on, take. That's good. Now we need to keep moving, otherwise Artie's going to get us. Nice. So, I was wrong. there was enough players to take this corner, but our centre has absolutely fallen, and I don't think we're going to be able to complete this mission unless we cap. Push and cap, that's the only thing I can really say, to be honest. And we're going to go around this divot here, because otherwise if we go up there we're going to be very exposed to the Marder, and the Hetzer up on the hill. The M5 Stuart is counting and supporting that Su-85, and the Su-85 is dead, which is not good. Now we're not going to go around this corner all guns blazing. We're going to wait until the Churchill 3 gets here, because as you can see 4-7 we killed 4 of their tanks, and there we go. Let's see if we can get him. Ah, we've missed him. That's a bugger, because he can kill us in 3 shots. Now we need to start capping. Let's push up to this rock here, and in the meantime, whoa, we've been spotted. Ah, we fucked that up. See what I mean? We'd be very exposed, and I thought he didn't have friends. Yeah, we've lost this game, so unfortunately that's not like I said, that's another mission not done, which is very frustrating. As you can see, the missions are frustrating because it all depends on how well your teammates do in about half the missions. I've had a look already. So I hope this video has made sense of the confused muddledness that is the missions, and good luck on the field of battle implementing those missions. Well, this has been your host, Charlie Chills 07, signing off. Till next time. Bye.